A typical day for me, I'm a high school student. I'm in my senior year, so I'm actively doing high school things. So that's during the week, but on the weekends and even after school, I'm always doing something related to music, whether that be doing shows or in the studio or just writing songs. When I first saw Twinstone Hats, I was honestly amazed. I was trying to find a good hat to fit my head, and I tried a bunch of different companies and different hat styles, and I finally found Twinstone, and it was an instant connection for me. Instantly their love for making hats really stuck out to me, and I feel like this hat that I'm wearing right now is really custom to me, and it is sentimental to me. So, because I designed it, and it's crazy, but I love Twinstone, and I can't wait to see what we do in the future. My hat fits into my everyday life by, I'm always wearing one during shows, and any important or semi-important event, I'm always wearing a cowboy hat. And so this thing is my baby, and also the straw hat that I wear that I bought off of Twinstone is phenomenal. So I love it, and I couldn't go anywhere without it. Twinstone is way different from other hats that I've worn just because of the quality and the very intimate feel you have when you wear this hat. You can tell that this was crafted with love and very perfectionist people. I mean, it's perfect. Like, I haven't had any problems with them, and I definitely recommend to anybody who's in the market for a cowboy hat that Twinstone is the way to go. My hat completes my look because it's just it's a big staple in who I am. The cowboy hat is a part of my life, and being from Texas, can't go anywhere without a cowboy hat. And it has a little piece of me. One of the first shots I've ever shot off a rifle is this 5.56 casing right here, and so it carries a little memory around, and it's very important to me. People ask me about my hat all the time. They're always like, where did you get that? Or how can I get that? And I'm always like, Twinstone Hats. I mean, I love it, people love it, and I feel like it's becoming a big part of my brand. I wear Twinstone because I can custom design my hat, and it's perfect. Like, seriously, when I say it's perfect, it's perfect. I mean, there's not a better hat out there that you can get. I mean, it is crafted perfectly, the quality is perfect. It means a lot to me wearing this hat and knowing the background, the family-based background that the company has, and it's very raw and it has a lot of emotion behind it. So I'm very proud to wear my Twinstone hat. I would say to my fans who are looking at Twinstone hats that make sure that you love your hat style. I mean, you have so many options. There's so many great different styles and brims and crowns. Like, there's endless amounts of options. So carefully craft your design and make sure you love it and wear the heck out of it. When I see people wearing my Twinstone hat, I think it's wild. Seeing that people like the hat design and maybe look up to me, and that's why they buy a hat. I think that's awesome. So it's really heartwarming to see people wearing my hat. I would invite my fans to show their Twinstone style by carefully and thoughtfully picking out what they want on their hat. Whether it be a little memory or a big memory that they've had in their life, and just anything that shows their story and why they're wearing that hat. A hat, to me, is a lot deeper than just, blocking sun out of the way. It tells a story, and so I definitely recommend for people who are looking at Twinstone to understand the meaning behind it and carefully choose out what they want on their hat. I hope people feel that when they look at me and see my Twinstone hat that I'm telling a story, and my whole look isn't just wearing cowboy. I live in Texas, I love Texas, and this is my stage presence, but it's also who I am behind closed doors. I love tradition, and I feel like the cowboy hats represent that.